What's going on, guys? My name is Matthew, and this is a review for the Transformers The Last Knight Voyager class Megatron. Kind of. Why do I say kind of? Well, I'm glad you never asked. I bought it from China, and as you can clearly see by the deformation, the snake, the lack of Hasbro or Takara logos on here, the fact that he's named Savior, and he's a cool deformed robot, I have the slightest feeling this isn't Megatron. That's also made apparent by the fact that if you know anything about the Voyager class Megatron, you know that he has a Decepticon symbol here on his chest, which is, shall we say, lacking. But other than that, it is my understanding that this figure is pretty much identical. The only other thing is that they painted over the light piping, so you just have this kind of bland red look. But look, yellow teeth. We can all relate. So, as for the accessories, he has a sword. It's a cool sword, but it's all he has. Getting into the articulation of this guy, he's got his shoulder, more arm movement, and he does pretty much what he's supposed to do. Now, as for the painting, as I said, painted over the light piping, no Decepticon symbol, but he's got this really cool, not really jet black, not really gray, not really blue. It's almost more of a blackish green, I think. I'm not good with colors, but I'm not colorblind. How about that? Now back to the face. I'm not really a fan of the Transformers that look like people. And sadly, Megatron looks like a people in this movie. As for the rest of him, he has this medieval knight aesthetic, which is kind of what the whole movie was going for. So that looks fine. He looks like he's wearing armor. And the back doesn't look all too bad. He just got a nose cone, a cockpit window, giant screws. Well, relative to him, he is a giant robot after all. These are human-sized screws. Aside from that, it's okay. He's got the fusion cannon, so that's cool. But he is a transformer, I hear you say. So, what is it that he transforms into with a nose cone and a cockpit? Whoa, would you look at that? He's a jet. I've never seen that before. Look, I prefer it when Megatron turns into a tank. But this is a pretty cool jet mode. Better than the one from the first movie. And look, he has a sword. The underside of it doesn't look too bad if you don't notice that that's his head. But this is some pretty good engineering if you don't notice that there's his crotch. But all in all, I think this figure's not too bad. You know, if you don't notice that there's his feet. But they kind of look like missiles, which I'm to understand some planes have. He's about in scale with other Voyager class Transformers. But don't buy Chinese knockoffs, kids. It hurts the economy. You don't want to hurt the economy, do you? If you hurt the economy, Daddy loses his job and he yells at Mommy. And it's all your fault, because you bought from China. I don't have to worry about that. My parents already hate each other. Seven out of 10.
Transformers! Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.